Okay, so you are going to pot some stuff in pots. All right, that's what I'm doing this year. Like I said, I'm going to pot some tomatoes this year. I'm Sam Groff of Beyond TPM Milk, and what I want to do is show you a quick hack of ways to make drainage far easier in your pots. Now, with sustainability and with the idea of potentially ever losing water, which we just did last week, and you can hear the noise in our background, that actually isn't somebody mowing their lawn. That is somebody working on clearing out the area around the fire hydrants that they're replacing. What we had on hand is a lot, and I mean a lot, of bottled water. Now, I bought bottled water for obviously in case of an emergency, if we needed to get out of Dodge just for a day or two, and we could throw it in the car with us and have a case of bottled water that the kids could have. Because again, I have 2 small children, so I need to make sure that I am prepared for them. But also, I have gallons of water for things like when we lose our water to a fire hydrant replacement. But the one thing, even though I'm not a fan of plastic bottles, but the reason why I keep them on hand is that they're also incredibly useful for other things. Now, with us, we are going to be potting our tomatoes in here. So this is a pretty deep pot. You know, this is just our, average, picnic table, and it has has our little pot on it. And what I'm doing is I'm putting the actual water containers inside the bottom of the pot, so that I'm not adding all the rocks and sand that I normally would do for not ballast, but for drainage, because these are one season only. It's not going to be something that lives in here permanently, so I'm not going to need all the different types of aggregate to make sure it's draining out appropriately. I just need it for one season to be successful, and then I will be able to recycle the potting soil next year when I get a load of mushroom soil. I'll be able to mix the old potting soil that'll be left over from this year, rejuvenate it with mushroom soil and a little bit of what's it called? Worm castings that I'll put in there, and I'll bring back to life that potting soil that I will use in my tomato pot. So if you're looking to put things in pots this year, really, if you have old soda bottles, water bottles, and as you saw, like there's a juice bottle, in here, just rinse them out, clean them out, make sure you got the lid on tight, and throw them in. It's an easy way to recycle, reduce, reuse, and you don't have to keep going and buying more. Although I will tell you, over time, these kind of lose air, and you have to either put more air in them or just kind of let go of them and get new ones. So it's all about what you can utilize and what you have on hand. Now, if you have styrofoam on hand, that is all perlite is, people. So for those of you that hear gardeners be like, oh, you need perlite to add aeration to your garden and your stuff, grab some styrofoam and let your kids go to town and shred it into tiny bits, because that's all perlite is. It's shredded styrofoam. So, short hack: put water bottles in the bottom of your pots if you want to be able to have better drainage for your plants that you're going to put in pots this year. See you later. Enjoy. And what is that one sustainability thing that you can do that'll bring joy to your life?